Trev's Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. That's too sweet. Anyway, so continue on with your Centennial Jersey reactions. We have our third Centennial Jersey. Well, I mean, we only have 3 Centennial teams, so this is the last one. And, well, really, yeah, I've been waiting for this one. I don't know why I've been waiting for this one. I just have been. Maybe because it's a Centennial. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Rangers fan. Just putting it out there, but I've been waiting for this jersey to drop, and, well, really, it's nothing out of the ordinary that you'd expect. But we're going to talk about all the same. Today, we're talking about the New York Rangers and their Centennial Jersey. I'm going to give you my reaction to it. So let's talk about it. Alright, so while this looks exactly like a Rangers jersey should, there are some differences in between this and, say, their normal home jerseys. But the basis of this jersey is from the 1926-27 season, when they debuted in a jersey much like this, powder blue and all, with just Rangers down the side and big block numbers. Name bars weren't a thing there, so I guess the only difference between this one and their original 1926-27 jersey is the name bar and all the little things you'll find in between. But yeah, it's as basic a Rangers jersey as a Rangers jersey should be. It says Rangers. And I know I've spoken at length about my opinion on jersey just being a team name or a nickname or whatever else. I'm not expecting anything different out of the Rangers. I mean, I would have thought for the longest time they were going to switch to the Lady Liberty logo. That never happened. So, yeah, Rangers jerseys will always be Rangers jerseys, with a few exceptions. So you move over to the number and the font, and yeah, it's single color, off-white. It looks exactly like it did back in 26-27, only modern. And no outline, which is not a bad thing. The inside collar, again, no one will see it unless you buy it. It says opening night, November 16th, 1926. Their first game was against the Montreal Maroons, and it's supposed to incorporate the original Madison Square Garden in this design. I mean, you have to excuse me for not being old enough to remember the original Madison Square Garden, so I'll take your word on that. Down at the bottom, you got a nice little 100 in the Big Apple tag. I thought that was a neat little addition. And your shoulders, I mean, pretty basic. Your left shoulder has the 100-year patch. Your right shoulder has the new advertising Game 7 patch. So, if, you know, the tweaks that were already minimal weren't enough to say, hey, modern, your advertising patch does. But what really gets me about this jersey, what I really like the most, is the powder blue. It's not your dark blue, it's not your basic blue like normal Rangers jerseys are. You got a nice light shade of blue, which, hey, that's never a bad thing. I mean, for a guy who's got a big thing for the color blue, they did it right. Now, according to the schedule for this jersey, it's being worn 10 times, and not one of those times is the Winter Classic, as expected. So, we have another Rangers jersey reveal coming down later. It'll just be about a couple months till we see it. But yeah, right there you have your third of 3 Centennial jerseys for this coming season. And like I'd said initially, I mean, you shouldn't expect much different out of the Rangers when it comes to special jerseys, and this is no exception. It's a Rangers jersey. We know this. It'll tell you it's a Rangers jersey. I mean, it's not bad. I don't mind it. I mean, like I said, the blue is probably the nicest part for me, but other than that, I'm not overly sold. I mean, I get the occasion. I'm not downplaying that at all. So, I mean, it suits it just fine, but I think they could have done a whole lot more. You know, it's nice to replicate the past and remember it, but, I mean, at least Chicago and Detroit tried other things. You know, they didn't just say, hey, let's make a modern replica of our original jersey. But to answer the million-dollar question, would I always ask on these jersey reaction videos, would I buy it? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's not a Lady Liberty jersey, and maybe I've been spoiled with too many Lady Liberty jerseys when it comes to the Rangers, but I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say I'd pass on it outright, but I would give it some thought. I mean, the 75th anniversary jersey was quite nice, and this one's alright. I don't know, I'd give it some thought before I bought it, but I mean, if you're a Rangers fan, obviously you're going to go right into it, and I don't blame you. All in all, like I said, it's nice. I dig it. I like what they're doing. Of the 3 Centennial jerseys we've got this season, though, I'm sorry, Detroit took it. They really did. But let me know your thoughts on the New York Rangers Centennial Jersey. Says another one of them Trev's hockey shows. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you tuned into this point. If you have tuned to this point, I'm thankful you did. I mean, you've made it right to the end, and that's never a bad thing. And I know these jersey reaction videos, they're short, they're sweet, they always are. So for me to be able to get away with 6 minutes of your life, I'm down for that, and I'm glad you decided to let me have it. So thank you if you've made it to this point. But even if you've just made it to this point, you're digging what I'm doing, you just want to say, hey, I'm all for it. Throw me a thumbs up. Trust me, that thumbs up goes a long way, and I'll never say no to free exposure, especially, you know, free watch time too if you've made it to this point. If you want to, if you haven't done so by now, that red button, that one that says subscribe all over it, come on, you know you want to hit it. I know you want to hit it. The algorithm knows you want to hit it. So why deny yourself a good thing? And we're ready that push to 500 by the end of the year. Fingers crossed we're going to get there. Let's help this guy out. Let's make it happen. If you really want, that link in my description below, that'll take you to my Facebook page. Feel free to join that too. I'd love to build the audience there like I'm building the audience here. I mean, I'm pretty active on that, whether it's on my own channel or whether it's, you know, posting on the news feed of things I might decide just to lay in my opinion on. But either way, I'm there. So I'd love to see you there. So moving forward, well, I mean, I think there's a couple more jerseys coming along the way, but I've also got to get down to making my regular season videos. So be on the lookout for any combination of those. But either way, in the meantime, and in between time, be looking for some Trev. Later.